Thanks, James. Well, joining us from the US with the latest on the war in Israel and the surging anti-Semitism James has just been speaking about here in the West is Noa Tishby, activist and author, whose new book, Uncomfortable Conversations with a Jew, is out now. That's a must-read, Noa. I'll be rushing out and getting a copy of that, and I urge other people to do so. Let's have a listen to Benjamin Netanyahu talking about what's been happening on college campuses and so on. Have a listen.
That's not new. We've seen in history that anti-Semitic attacks were always preceded by vilification and slander. Lies that were cast against the Jewish people that are unbelievable, yet people believed them. And what is important now is for all of us who are interested and cherish our values and our civilization, to stand up together and to say enough is enough. We have to stop anti-Semitism.
So Noa, we are, as I'm sure you are, horrified of what's going on US campuses. Similar things are happening here. You know, the beautiful Sydney University, we had little kids chanting for intifadas. It's really horrific. Give us your thoughts on how this has happened and how, more importantly, what do we do about it?
First of all, thank you so much for having me again. It's always a pleasure to visit with you. So what is happening right now on college campuses in America and around the world is not happening by accident. It is happening by design. This is a conclusion of a coordinated and well-funded campaign that has been waged against the West and against Israel for over 30 years. So what Israel's enemies, and the enemies of the West, really, the people and the entities and the countries that do not like democracy and anything that we hold dear, what they have concluded is that they're not going to be able to take Israel down militarily. And they've shifted the gear and shifted their plan to taking Israel down geopolitically, to basically delegitimize Israel's right to exist as a Jewish state. And they've been doing this for over 30 years in academia and on college campuses. We know about this. We've known about this for a very long time. Their plan was to make Israel toxic, to literally turn Israel toxic, because Israel is on the front line of a worldwide war in the Middle East against radical Islam. And they need to take Israel down in order to move to the West. And that is one of the things that we've been trying to tell the West for a very, very long time. The way they did it is to use age-old anti-Semitic tropes that everybody had kind of heard for thousands of years. Every Jew had heard for thousands of years. So you take out the word Jew and you put the word Zionist, and it's all clear. You can do whatever you want. So what we say about anti-Semitism is that it's not simple racism. It's a shape-shifting conspiracy theory. And it has shifted throughout the generations. Every time it changes a little bit. And in the past few generations, it had shifted to anti-Zionism. And this is nothing short of a plan to move forward jihadi ideology in the West. And we all need to be extremely careful, because the Jews are first, and then Israel, and then the rest of the world. So we're standing here saying we need to fight this evil with all our might, because this is literally a war against every value that we love in the West.